Hello. It has been a few weeks since I've done a video. So a few things have changed and I thought I would let you guys know, especially people who don't follow me on Instagram. They'll just be sitting unaware thinking, what the fuck is Jack up to? I have no idea. You'll probably be losing sleep, struggling to live life, probably not really. But anyway, so there's some big things that have changed. One of them being, I am coaching myself for the first time ever. Now, for as long as I've been bodybuilding, I've always had a coach, and a coach has always been very useful for providing accountability, stopping me from looking at myself. And making emotional decisions, and they can make the objective decisions, and also there's a massive part of learning alongside with it as well. And whilst being with AJ, all those boxes have been ticked. I've learned a lot from AJ, and I've no doubt that if I was to stay with him, it would get me to where I want to be. I've no doubt about that. But I do want to coach myself. Now, the reason being is, one, I've never done it before, and two, I want to prove to myself that I can, one, look at myself and make objective decisions and stay accountable to those decisions. I want to prove that to myself, and I also wanted to prove to everyone else, that I have that capability as a coach, because I am a coach myself at the end of the day. And again, from being with AJ, I've gained the confidence to do this myself. I've learned about making these decisions, these rational decisions with myself. It is always easier to give advice rather than to take your own advice. I find that it's always been the case. It's always easier to do that. But, I thought I'd do a video after a few weeks of coaching myself. So I began coaching myself at the start of a mini cut. I think that's a very good time to sort of prove to myself that I can make these decisions, because I am making more decisions. They're more frequent. Changes are more frequent in a cut. So I've started a mini cut. You can probably tell my face isn't as fat. Yes, I'm not going to be very lean or anything like that. But, I've been on a mini cut for 4 weeks now. I've lost not an incredible amount of weight, about 7 pounds, but my composition has changed very nicely. Now, at the start of the mini cut, I did throw in some assistance as well, so that will be the reason why the scale weight hasn't gone down as much as, say, like if I was to do a mini cut as a natural. There's multiple variables at play, one being the increased water retention from the assistance, and also you have the ability to grow as well in a deficit. That there's more of a possibility to do that. So the mini cut, the incentive behind that is just clean up the composition, because I was looking like a chunky motherfucker. And also I was wanting to resensitize some of my biofeedback, because my appetite was just shot. There's different levels to appetite. There is different levels. There is, I'm hungry. There's, I'm not really feeling too hungry. There's, I'm fucking full, but I will get this meal down. It could go down. And then there's, my body is starting to reject this food. Now, for me, I was getting to that point. And to get a meal down, to actually fully get it down, I was spending like a minimum of half an hour with it. It could be up to an hour with a meal. And I was just so unproductive with other things, because my day was based around eating. I was just chewing all day like a cow. I was just grating. But yeah, happy with how things are going so far. This mini cut, yeah. So I've been gaining for a year solid. I was gaining for a year solid just before this mini cut. So a lot of people, they do sort of avoid having any sort of challenge with the gaining phase. It's important not to give up as soon as, you know, your appetite does go a little bit lower and the food does get a little bit harder to go in. It's important that, you know, you just don't give up as soon as it gets a teeny bit hard, you know, because that's not going to be productive. You'll just be gaining for like a matter of a few months. It's important to try to keep your appetite in a decent place, yes, but there will be times where it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows in regard. So yes, I have my first meal here, oats. This is the first time I have put oats in this cup. Oats usually come out when I have a bit of hunger going on and it just comes to me. I'm ready for oats. So I haven't tried these oats yet. You know, this is going to test whether I am ready for the oats to return. Because in the off season, I don't know about anybody else, but as soon as I enter the off season, oats are disgusting. But when I diet, oats are just delicious. They're lovely. You know, they're a great thing in my life. So I have a bipolar relationship with oats. So I'm hoping I'm ready for it. I'm hoping that it doesn't taste as disgusting as it did in the off season. If not, then happy days, you know, fucking great, because oats are just so great to diet on, because they're just so filling. You can do so much with a little amount of oats in regards to satiety. In regards to the rest of the day, I am going to do some cardio. It's a rest day for me, and then I am going to go and suntan on a sunbed. I'm going to go on a sunbed. I know it doesn't look like I've been going on the beds. I've been pale since I've been born, since I've come out the womb. But I am determined to get a tan. You know, I think it'd be looking quite cool if I could get a nice tan, you know, just take care of myself a little bit. You know, I think I could scrub up very nicely a little bit. But yeah, I'll be doing this. Vic will be joining me on these activities, so you guys will see Vic. Probably have a catch up as well. And yeah, I'm gonna eat these oats. I'm gonna go. See you later. The tiny mighty titan. Boom. Lean as fuck.
But not quite lean. Yeah.
Vic is also doing a cut because she just copies me all the time.
Can I start before you?
No, that's not true. I've been cutting since the womb. So, just finish up cardio. 45 minutes. That's what I'm doing every rest day. I'm on the cross trainer. It's like a little jog, right? Low impact, and it's like I'm gliding through the air. And I can just stand here, just let my thoughts get carried away. But, as you know, I've been joined by Vic, so I've been chatting away, which always makes cardio go by. So that's a little tip for cardio. Just distract yourself. Listen to a podcast, listen to music, think, write something, or have a Vic. Hire a Vic. She's available for hire. What are your prices per hour?
That's far too expensive.
Far too expensive. So if you can afford that far too expensive, you know, just fork it out, it's worth it. You know, it's cost me my life savings, but at least cardio was easier. Anyway, we're all done. We're now gonna do a bit of calves, a bit of abs, and then we're gonna tan. I'm going to get a tan. At the moment, I've got a red tint on my face. That's my tan.
I don't think that you tan, I think you glow.
I glow.
Yeah.
I'm a torch. So we've got a challenge here now.
How heavy can I go on the calf?
She's doing a 1 rep max on the calf machine.
Well, I've just done that one. I've just done that one for like 10 reps. And that was heavier than I thought it was going to be. So,
That was 10
I've done
reps.
that for 10. Equal calculations, percentages, and an anabolic, you know, all that kind of malarkey. I haven't had anabolic cinnamon this morning, so I'm going to play it safe for the moment.
Okay, playing it safe.
I have had some anabolic rising, so we'll go over a few and see if I can do that on a 1 rep. Okay, so we can do that.
We got that one. How was that?
I think I've done all my sets now.
Okay.
Right, fuck it, come on.
We're going for the stack now. The world title is here. Vic is here.
Right,
Have you got any?
into the zone.
Getting into the zone. Okay.
As a bodybuilder, you have to really visualise how you're going to approach the set.
Okay.
Your
Visualize.
mind has to be in every little set.
What do you want from this set? One. Okay. Are you visualising your goals?
Are you ready? Yeah, visualise.
The biggest calves on the planet.
Right, are you ready?
This is where we grow cows.
Or break my back.
My back is broken.
My back is broken, man. Right, come on.
Let's go. Come on. Game time. Come on. Show them.
Ready.
Oosh. That's it.
Fuck yeah. Oosh.
How was that?
I was, I got cough.
There we go. You've grown a cow.
I got a cow, just a one. But that was stupid, don't do that. Don't do that.
Do you feel accomplished?
Huh?
Do you feel accomplished?
I feel king of the world. Notice how he's holding the contraction and the stretch. That is how you calf raise. You do not bounce. Go on, mate. Oh. Come on. Good lad. Attacking that like a set of deadlifts.
Exactly. You know, too many people act like pussies because they have cars like pussies. It's just simple math. En route the sunbed place. So we thought we'd be, you know, authentic meatheads and get a proper dark tan for the summer.
Every week, once a week.
Every week, once a week, we go to this place, this little place. We have a sunbed. We've gone for 9 minutes. 9 minutes seems to be the one. I'm hoping it changes the colour of my skin to not red, to brown. Some benefits as well for your skin. Using assistance, you can get a little bit of acne in places. This will help you avoid getting, you know, really bad acne breakouts. It will help sort of prevent that a little bit. So, you know, and you'll also get a sick tan as well. So, this is a win-win. With my black friend here.
I'm not quite black, brown. Toffee coloured at the moment. Oh, I could be toffee. Toffee would be fine.
Or caramel. Toffee.
Toffee. I think it's because my favourite sweet is the Werther's Original, and that's a buttery toffee.
Okay. Wow, we learn something new every day, guys. That's value right there.
It is value. For anybody who doesn't know, well, you've missed my birthday because it was last week. But for anybody who doesn't know what to buy me for birthdays or Christmases, the what did I just say? Werther's Original. God, I'm dry. Werther's Original, always welcome.
There we go. So, when you're sending the dick pics, don't forget the Werther's as well.
Werther's and dick pics.
Werther's dick pics.
Makes my day.
That's a good combo. That's a very good combo for Vic.
Oh,
She's all yours. She's all yours.
Oh dear.
Anyway, we've just been to the sunbeds. I'm actually whiter. I'm getting more and more pale. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm going to be translucent soon. And then I will be invisible. And then I'll be able to rob any bank I want, which would be great. But yeah, we went in and we just, you know, a little trick, if you don't know, just ask if there's been any sunbeds used, and then use them, because it just takes forever to warm up more else.
Going the fucking wrong way again. Don't like this one-way system in Stoke.
She just wants to spend more time with me. That's what it is.
Obviously.
She's getting lost on purpose.
Obviously.
She's been feeding her withers.
I haven't actually had a sweet yet. I've been really good as well, and I haven't had a sweet
Today.
Had nothing to suck on. Fuck's sake.
Hi guys. So, I hope this is the right impression you're getting. It is what you think. So when you're taking the photos, keep this in mind. She really wants to suck on things.
Oh, where there's original toffee. That's what I want to suck on.
That's what she calls you.
This is now turning into an innuendo video instead of like a rest day tanning video. This is just terrible. Innuendos. The king of innuendos. I know the king of innuendos.
Okay. So, this is a video of how to pull Vic. It's just a how-to guide. It's just that's going to be my theme through my videos. It's just, how to romance Nick.
Nick?
Who the fuck's Nick?
Who the fuck is Nick?
Who's Nick? Who's fucking Nick, eh?
Oh, you better not have another homie called Nick. That's going to be bloody scary, that. Oh, Nick and Vic. And guys, don't get confused with your dick pics between Nick and Vic. Don't send dick to Nick. Jesus
Just
Christ.
Nick.
Right, enough now. Carry on.
I don't know what to say to
Neither
that.
do I.
How do I follow that up? Carry on.
Carry on.
Carry on. You take it from here.
Exactly. Right, we've had a tan. I've got lost. We've talked about dicks, pics, Nick,
And
sucking sweets. And I think, shall we leave this episode here? Maybe not the episode, but maybe
also
this
done a
part.
1 rep max
Did a 1 rep max on carbs.
on carbs.
Definitely
So,
deserve a sweet after that.
productive day for Vic.
Very productive day.
Nick. Good old Nick.
Yeah, cut it there.
See you in a bit.